to our monthly live presentation. It's Saturday morning here in the Goat Shed in Australia, Newcastle to be precise, January 31st. So tomorrow is the first of the month, being Sunday, so we don't work on a Sunday. It's the only day we don't work, isn't it, Spanky? So yeah, we'll do this today. Now, we've had a reasonably cruisy sort of month. We finished our project we started on Hit the Deck. That's gone. There's a couple of videos up on Hit the Deck. We've just finished earlier this week the Jacks Open. That was a machine we slotted in for a birthday gift for somebody, so we squeezed it in between jobs. And when we finished that, we thought, well, we did have an Atlantis organised to come in, but when we rang the owner, they've had a little bit of a delay and they can't get it to us till about the middle of the month. So we thought, right, we're going to take advantage of that and do a little bit of work ourselves that we needed to do. Now, some of that work is finishing this lightning ball. So Graham yesterday got busy. He had to put the black surround on the light box, paint that, and he's done that, and it's now complete.
Oh, and I clear coated it too.
And he's clear coated it, yeah.
But I've got to wet sand it yet.
Right, so we'll show you that in a moment. The other thing that he's going to do, start on Monday, I'd imagine, is the wood rails themselves, are you?
Yeah, mate, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I've got to make up some brackets for the lockdown bar.
Rightio. So that'll get done, because we've said this for a long time. We've had this lightning ball now. I think this will be 4 years, and the guy that gave it to us, his name's Dean. He's really keen to see it up and running.
Yeah, we are too.
Yeah, and he lives about 100 miles from us, and I'm sure he'll make the effort and even come down and take a look at it. You can just see a bit of it there in the background, and it has a brand new back glass in it. Well, it's actually Perspex, but that works. It looks good. So then we decided a while back, we bought these shelving. So yesterday I said, rightio, I'm going to start and organise the shelving. So I've got started on it, and I've already made up some labels. So I mean, one good advantage of being in the office machine business was before I retired, I took that from my business, or got that through my business. It's the first time it's ever been used in 11 years, and I went to use it and the batteries failed, but it still plugs in and I can use it on AC power. That's a Brother E300 P-Touch machine, really heavy duty. It was one of the electricians bought, you know, they could sort of bang them around a bit and it wouldn't damage them. So we're marking all the bits as we go. So you can see one here, it says drive arm stops, A256, 1049 and 1050. Now, where before, if we wanted one of those, we'd have to search through one of these big buckets here, pull out all those plastic bags to try and find it. We knew we had it, but this will make life a lot easier. And that A256, for any of you that don't know, that's the little bracket that breaks off on the stepper unit. They break right across there where the L is. because the stepper unit's been misadjusted. And we've discussed this many times on why they break and what to look for and how to try and prevent that on your own game if you wish to do so. So we got that in there. And there's also the A1050. They're the other two brackets that look like that go on the step units. I've only ever had two broken of the other one. I got this one to do yet. This one is coil stops. So we've got GTB A4862 plus coil stops, brand new. We got those. And then we got, you know, the bonus stepper units on the latest 70s games. Those brackets break across there. We got those. I think the part number of that is A4588. By the look of it, I'll have to double check that on an invoice. So yeah, we're getting all our parts in order, just to make life a little bit easier for us. There's one there where it says roll pins. Oh, shoulder screws, they're the ones that break on the steppers. Now, it was interesting when I got A1058 and A1059. So A1058 are the longer ones, the longer screws, and A1059. See, I've got SML at the end for small. So the smaller ones are the ones that tend to get broken more. There's the difference there. I got another packet of them. I found a whole other packet of those. Didn't know we had. Must have bought that with nuts on before we could buy the nuts. So we got plenty of those now. And the other ones have got the longer shaft on them, the A1058. They've got a longer shoulder on them. They're for the ones with the subtract pawl. So that's like a, you know, if you've got a subtracting bonus unit, or I'll tell you what else is a subtracting stepper, is the replay unit. So there's different horses for different courses. So we got all those. Then we got step rivets and springs. So the rivets on the Bakelite, we got those. Plenty of those. What have you found there, Graham? More?
Well, they're Williams stepper kits.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I got a just down here. Here we got a stepper kit, spring kits. You know, you can buy the spring kits. So this is a K2WST or step STEP-02. These are available from Pinball Resource. Now, they're not super expensive if you want to get any. I think largely, Graham, we bought these for Klondike, but we didn't really need to put them in.
No, but we're going to use these bumper kits.
Yeah, okay.
So we've got some.
So we'll put them away as well.
Well, you can chuck them in the drawer.
Well, we're running out of, what are they? Pop bumper kits?
Yeah, for the Klondike.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, we'll have to set them in.
Put them in one of those big drawers.
I'll have to set aside another drawer or sort something out there. But we got another one of these. How many shot? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's what, 48.
Yeah.
Drawers and some of the big things as I just showed you. I haven't made the label for this yet. We got the fuse holders. These we just buy off a local electronics company. You can buy them. I think they're actually little fuse or something like that. There's a genuine Bally. So about 2022, when I was over in the York White Roos Game Room show, there was this gentleman there, an older chap, and he had all these Bally parts, and he still had brand new fuse holders. So these ones, the spring clips, like you can kind of see how the newness of them, they're still quite reasonably strong, but when you look at them, you can sort of see that they are flimsy in comparison to the ones that Gottlieb used, which were made by Little Fuse. Yeah, I think I ended up buying 3 or 4 of them. We put some into a Bally
I think we
Beach
put
Club.
one into our beach club, didn't we?
Yeah, and to keep it sort of original because it was a 1950s game. So we've still got a lot of work to do here. Well, there's those spring kits that just turned up. Graham's into another drawer over there we've got. Any of you people that haven't watched a lot of our videos or are only new to our channel would probably be aware of the amount of parts we've got. We've got a lot. 40 odd years of Graham collecting parts.
Look at that, Kim. Brand new old stock. I've had them for about 30 years.
Oh, all right.
I've got a bunch of them.
There you go. The rack off a rack and pinion. We Gottlieb.
Got heaps of them.
Yeah. Okay. We've got yeah.
I've had them 30 odd years. I probably used
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, hi Ben Barczyk. Yeah, it does pay to be organised. I must confess, I came from an environment where we were always organised with our things we did.
Then you come here.
Yeah, then I come here. But, you know, it's only a hobby thing, but we were just saying, Graham had a visitor call in. Look, he's just found 4 more fuse holders. No more. So we keep, that's what I mean, things are everywhere. So this is really a great thing that we're doing. It's going to make our lives so much easier with finding stuff. And yeah, 100%. So we probably would have said, oh, we'll order more of those. So yeah, these were Little Fuse. There's the part number, 7874316, made in Mexico. They do sell ones in the blocks of 4, I think it was. But the place here in Australia where we bought them, they listed them on their site that they couldn't buy them. So if you can buy a block, you can replace them all at once. Which makes sense, doesn't it? You know, it's a lot easier to do that than just one in case the others fail. I suppose it depends how far you want to go with your machine. They're not expensive. I mean, I can't remember what we pay for them. That's not a lot of money. There's brand new coil stop brackets. They break on a lot of the steppers across here, across this area here, right across there. You've probably all seen them. Right across there they break. That's obviously the weakest part because that's where the plunger's thumping into it. So they're available from Pinball Resource. I'm going to have to look up the part number to probably... I'm trying to put the part numbers on the front of the things as we go, so that slows me down a bit. But that's okay because we've got plenty of time to do that while Graham's busy with the other thing. Grommets. So we've got, yeah, different grommets.
We've got more somewhere else, Kim.
GTB 986, 986, there you go. They're the ones out of the go on the, what do they go on? I think one, oh, they're off, what do you call it? It's the,
Oh, that's off the drop targets, isn't
drop targets, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, they're good. We'll put them somewhere.
Oh, yeah, we got, there's the butterflies, as we call them, off, what are they off, viewers? Can anyone tell me? Who watches our videos? I'll give you a clue. There's a gear out of it, and even brand new guides. That some people bend them. They're off the FS relay, viewers. The fabled Gottlieb FS relay. A friend of mine in America gave me that. Thanks, John. Oh, look, we've got more roll pins here. I've mentioned this many times before. We have some difficulty getting United States imperial size screws and nuts here in Australia. So whenever I go over to the States, I'll go to like an Ace Hardware, or there's a place in San Diego that my friend Martin told me about. I haven't been there yet, but apparently it's got everything. It's a fastening house in San Diego. And I also go, when I'm in Rockford, Illinois, I always visit Nicholson's Hardware. Now, if anyone lives around that area, Nicholson's Hardware in Illinois is a family-run business. They've been there a long, long time. And the guy, I think his name is Ron, I go in, I said, here I am, man, they're paying the ass from Australia, because I only want small quantities of things. I only want 50 1/8 roll pins. But it's no issue, no bother to him, and we stand there and he counts them out and I go and pay for them and everything like that. Now, what have you found there, Graham?
This is another new old stock I've had for 30 odd years. This is these are the scoring switches off. These are brand new, of course. They're off Williams score reels.
Oh, they are too. Williams score reel stack. Look at that. Hey, so what you would have, you had them about 30, oh look at them all, just, there you go, people. There's probably, I don't know, at least, count them.
About 13, 14, but there's a couple that are falling apart.
You'd be amazed what he's got. Really, you would be. I'm up to doing screws and that. Now we're talking about screws a minute ago, so we're going to have some screws in there. So I got, the wing nuts that hold down the sequence banks and stuff like that. Well, there they are. There, I've got those. They're slightly smaller handle than the other ones. They're 1032 wing nuts. UNF, United Fine, I think that means from memory. So we got those, and then we got in the back there, we got nylon washers or Nylock hex nuts, 832, and I've got some 632 somewhere, so we've got plenty of those.
Here's another thing, Kim, that's very rare you don't see.
What's that?
That's got a 30 odd years.
Oh, I know what you're going to show. You're going to put these on Klondike, aren't you?
Yeah. They're brand new the coin
switches
off Williams.
How's that?
Oh, that's out of the not the 9 unit, the Williams.
Oh, it is too. Someone was like, they were looking for the drive pull.
So, how good's that?
Yeah, so everyone see what Graham just showed you there? That's out of a match unit in a Williams. I mean, everyone thinks the ASFSs weren't too good. The Williams and Bally made this design.
Oh, terrible.
I guess they thought it was good at the time, but certainly Gottlieb made the better one. And what have I got here? I got some 1/8 by 1.5 BSW screws. They're all the same. They go in the switch stacks on the trip banks and things. And others, is that ones we use? No, they're for the match, for the replay unit.
No, the
they're
next,
another one, are
the
they?
next size down.
Ah, right, okay. So there's a lot of work here to do, without question.
Yes.
So wheels and stuff. Hi, how you going, Randy? Gindon, how are you, Randy? Graham's just pointed that out. I picked those up in Chicago a couple of years ago. Once again, everyone know what they are? They're the covers off roto units, Gottlieb roto units. Sometimes they're missing, so they're handy to have. You can buy those off PBR as well.
There's those blank blades I was telling you about.
Oh, okay. So yeah, all right. So you want to make some switches? We've got these, and obviously that's just one size, but you can cut them to suit. Now the interesting thing is that they all got the lug on the one side.
No,
you can turn them over.
You turn them over because you put the pad any time.
Yeah, you can turn it over. You can put the pad in where you like.
And I've got a bag of strengtheners as well.
Rightio. And we're about to order And our next PBR order, we're about to order about 100 switch pads, contact pads. Now, Steve Young does sell them. Their part number, where is it? I've got that here somewhere. Yeah, their part number SM75 contact. They're 43 cents each, so we're going to get 100 of those, and that should keep us going. We often run out of we often have to repair the pop bumper end of stroke switches. They always come off, so we want to make some up.
Bag of them.
Oh yeah, yeah, we got them. They were a gift. I won't. They're the little. They go on the lane guides on some of the '60s Gottliebs. Oh, we could be here forever.
Yeah.
What have we got here? Oh, okay, the ball.
The rebound. Oh, you'll be happy that I found this, Ken, more roll pins.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh, there's a bag of ones you were looking for them before.
Oh, okay, that might have been them, yeah.
There's a brand new coil stop. Then you have them somewhere.
Yeah, up here. Another coil stop.
And some
brand new.
clamps.
Oh, big clips. We've got a I have some C clips somewhere. I probably haven't come to them yet. Oh yeah, they're in here. They're I got all the C clips are in there. I haven't labelled yet. We're still going.
Is that the knocker you ordered? Is that yours?
No, that's a bell clanger off a Gottlieb. Often people on the match unit on the '60s Gottliebs, that's missing. I think people for the 1 point, it's always on the match unit, so you can buy those off PBR. I think that's a Gottlieb one, or is it a?
I think it's a Williams.
That might be a Williams one. I think this is a bit too short here. We've probably got a Gottlieb one somewhere. So we got that. A lot of stuff will go in the I'll give it here. A lot of stuff will go in the we'll have a mixed drawer, but it's labelled so we know what it is. Talk about step units, that's the proper braiding from the factory. Now you can't buy that anymore, but there should be enough there to last us a lifetime. We got that out of the United States. You can't buy it in the store though. You got to be in the know. What do you got there? Oh yeah, they break all the time. The arms and the bases on the, they're in machines like Card Whiz and Surfer, and there's different colours, but we generally just buy red. You can't have 20 white, 20 red. You just crazy. I think we just got some flipper islands. They call them flipper islands the other day, didn't we? Oh, more fuses. Yeah. So there you go, Graham. I'll give you those. Yeah, there's more of those fuses. So here I was thinking we only had about 3 or 4, and we've got. Oh, he's just found more. So see what I mean? Disorganisation costs you money and more. We're not going to have enough room to put the damn things.
We're going to start changing fuse holders.
Yeah, got to change more fuse holders. There's 5 in a pack of those. That's the thing I showed you before. So yeah, I don't know. So you can squash it. You might have to take them out of the pack. I wanted to leave.
We'll take them out of the pack.
I wanted to leave one packet there, Graham, because it's got the part number.
Yeah,
I've got to reorder the damn things.
No, you got to get them out anyway.
Yeah. So. Oh yeah,
they're hard to get.
They're posts. They go on Williams games.
Yeah.
I needed one for my Williams soccer, but a gentleman who I know said, "Oh no, you better have a few." He had stacks of them. I think he bought a whole parts inventory off someone way back in the day, and yeah, that led to him having more. Oh, these are flipper. Are they flipper 632?
Yeah, they're 2-inch flippers.
Oh yeah, they're the flipper screws. They go in the flippers, in the old style flippers. And oh, then we've got the flipper. So we're going to put them in a separate. I'll put them in there when I come to them so we don't lose them. You're still finding stuff over there. Yeah.
Could see us out, Kim.
Yeah, probably will. For sure, Graham, I think.
Well, these shoes holders will anyway.
Yeah. Well, see, that's what's happened. See, we thought we haven't had any, and they were in a filing cabinet at the bottom of the drawer, and we've ordered more. It's a waste of money, but
Yeah, I blame Nathan.
don't forget to keep one of those packets, will you, for me?
Oh, we can keep an empty packet.
Yeah, just to, it's
put it
put in the
down the
bottom, so I've got the part number. All right, let's show you a little bit about what we've been doing with Lightning Ball. I think a lot of people have seen Lightning Ball before, but
It's out
I'll show it to you again. And you can just so here it is. So you can see the black outline now around the edge of the light box there. That's what he did yesterday, and you can see how nice and shiny the woodwork is on it. That's been clear coated. Here's the playfield. Now it was completely stripped back, and what do you call it? Like a, I don't know what the word is. An overlay was, I suppose,
overlay
was made for it, and it was clear coated multiple times. There's a new apron decal that we got a friend to make, and we found a local printer who could do it only 10 minutes from here, which is good. So that's all been done. There's the front of it. The legs have been white. That we're going to have to redo one of that leg down the front there. It's cocked a bit over there.
I might do a mock in the whole lot of them.
Well, righty, yeah. Here's the cabinet itself. Look, it's a lovely looking machine. We've got to find. We have one of these somewhere. We've got to find it. And there's a couple of buttons got to go on here.
Well, I've got to get a return button.
Yep.
Coin return button. That's no problem. But I've got to make up the...
Hey, Abby. Say hello. Abby. She got a full service last week. Got a haircut and last Saturday morning.
Because the heat was killing her.
Good God, yeah.
Not much happening in the back box.
There's nothing in there yet, but we've got to do that. So, yeah, this will be lovely machine. We'll have this at our annual Pinfest this year.
Yes.
I've said this time and time again, we're a bit worried about when it starts, the motorboard, one of the motorboard relays, which is the reset relay. Every wire except two fell off it. So here's what we're up against here. This won't change a lot. We'll just keep all that there.
We've got to put this back in yet.
So
look at this, you got skirts on skirts.
We make sure we've got plenty of skirts in stock. They're not too, we don't mind keeping them in stock.
That's a good bumper.
Pop bumper body there, yeah, we don't keep a lot of them.
That one's new, by the looks of it.
There's some flipper islands. Let's see, what are these ones? Oh, they're Bally. We've got Bally flipper islands.
Gottlieb.
We've got some Gottlieb ones. We've got a few Williams ones somewhere. As you all know, regular viewers, we don't see a lot of Bally here for some reason.
Lane
guides. Here's our junk on top of a filing cabinet. Pile of screws, but then we've got all switches in there. Just a few Gottlieb relays in here. Just a few. What have we got over here? This is the ASFS relay drill. There's one we use in our training course. We've got a little tag on it, makes it easy to find. We've got Jones plugs. And then out in the other room, out the front, there's all our rubber ring collection. and a big parts cabinet. But out here we've got a whole ton more of parts. We're going to get control back of this whole desk. Graham's brother used it for slot car painting.
Next probably 2 months.
Yeah. But we got replay units, score reels. There's more score reels under there. We had to cover them up. The paint was getting to them.
Yeah, so we're looking to get new shelving this year.
Yeah, that's an ambitious job. There's like, you can just see all the
It's
parts.
all busting at the seams.
There's
So much parts we don't know where they're
see the other cabinet up there. We'll just walk around there and show you that. The annex is chock-a-block full at the moment. We've got 2 machines here. We're waiting to be picked up. I'm going to message a guy. He promised us the first week in February he'd pick it up. So that annex is reasonably full. And here we've got more stuff. See, we've got more step units, a whole lot of player units. Shelf below's got score motors.
And up top we've got heaps of trays.
Oh, yeah. This is the front shed too, people. This is the...
So what the remnants of chime boxes there. And we've got shooters. What have we got in here, Kim? So we've got things like shooters. See, things like this is just, we want a part, we go get it. We don't have to order it a lot of the times, which is lucky. And so that's why we can knock the machines over pretty quick.
And there's a pile of parts we bought. There's 3 rat trap score reels in there.
Yeah, these are 50s parts.
And all, yeah, just a whole heap of 50s and 60s parts in there. Oh, and that's what we'll be doing. As I said earlier, today is Saturday. On Tuesday, we're going to travel to Sydney. So we have a little bit of a day out and a day off work. And we just bought 6 rat trap score reels off a guy. We saw them advertised on, he had them on eBay or something, and we messaged him about another matter. And he said he had them, and we said, okay. That being the case, well, we'll take them. So we bought 6 rat trap score reels.
Yeah.
Hi guys, finally found you live. Who's that there? OK Orange maybe. Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, very good. Well, we're glad you found us live. We do this once a month.
Better than find us as dead, Kim.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're still kicking. Graham gave us a bit of a scare there a while back, but he came good, so to speak.
You had one hand on my wallet. What are you talking about?
Oh, well, that's all right. We need money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, we got another friend. It's Phil. I sort of knew that name. Hi, Phil. Now, that's a good friend, Phil, from Colorado. And, well, he'll be travelling with us again when we're in the United States in October. And we're all looking forward to that, aren't we, Phil? Yeah, we've got another friend of ours, and we're going to wish him well, is Brett. He's in hospital, going to have a little operation today, or a big operation, supposedly. So we hope everything works out well for him.
He'll be okay. And he owes us a couple of beers anyway, Kim, so he's got to be okay.
Oh, well, I think he's got that pinball machine. Which one do you want?
I'm going to Matahari.
You want Matahari?
Yeah.
He was talking about leaving me Close Encounters.
No, he said he wanted a Close Encounter with you.
Yeah.
Good on you, Brett. You keep getting better.
Indeed. So, yeah, we're going to make that trip to Sydney. Sydney is 100 miles from us. It's the capital of New South Wales, the state we live in. World famous for the Harbour Bridge, the Opera House, and a beautiful harbour. It's a good place to stay away from.
Good place to leave.
Well, it's not as bad as LA traffic, but to you guys, anyone that lives in LA would probably think Sydney traffic was a breeze. But it is extremely busy place, and we don't have to go over the Harbour Bridge. We just we're going to a suburb just to the west of that, so we won't be going into the city. But yeah, we'll come home with 6 more Rat Trap score reels so we can keep more pinball machines.
Yeah, we've got plenty of room.
I mean, it might be overkill, but
You never know.
we'd rather buy them than have them end up in landfill. Not that I think the guy that owns them would put them in landfill, but it's just so important to be able to keep these machines going. Now, obviously, or hopefully, you know, people will still be enjoying electromechanical pinball machines in 50 years, hopefully. But without parts, it won't happen. So that's kind of our philosophy there. We had hoped that the roof would have been started. We've talked about it was supposed to start this week, but there's been a few small setbacks, so hopefully that'll get going in the next 2 weeks.
And the heat's been pretty bad as well.
Yeah, it's been pretty warm. It's going to be another warm day today. Probably going to end up in around about the 90 degrees, 92, 93 Fahrenheit, something like that. Well, what else have we been doing, Graham? We got.
What have you got coming in next, Kim? We mentioned that yet?
Oh well, we talked about Atlantis. There was a delay on that. So the next machine that'll probably come in will most likely be Gottlieb Skyjump.
Oh, Skyjump, good. We haven't got one of them for a while.
Yeah, that's sort of next on the list.
That was a very popular game back in the day, Kim.
Yeah, I believe it was. Yeah. What year is that?
74.
74, yeah. I don't personally remember playing it much, but
no, there's a lot of them around.
I sort of went through a period of time in the 70s that
yeah, you found women.
I didn't. Well, I was getting married and blah 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 and that. Yeah, we are having a like not a heat wave down south in Victoria and Melbourne, where they're just playing the Australian Open now. My daughter lives on the south border of New South Wales and Victoria, a place called Albury-Wodonga, and they had 44 degrees on Wednesday Celsius. So that's damn hot. That's probably about 105 Fahrenheit, I'd guess. We're going to get, as I mentioned, 33, 34 here today. It's okay at the moment. It's partly cloudy out there, so the sun's not at full strength, which is good.
It could be an early day.
But by lunchtime it'll be quite warm. And I've seen all the snow you guys are having over there, and all over the United States. I see one guy there. He lives upstate New York. There, everyone might know Mickey Treat. I see he's on a cruise in the Caribbean, so he wouldn't be having any problem with snow, would he? He's gotten out of it.
Probably a problem with alcohol.
And our good friend Dave Matrando, who used to live in Highland, New York, which is just over the Hudson River from Poughkeepsie, he moved to Florida, so I'm sure him and his wife are finding a great difference in the weather this winter. It's their first, I think this is their first winter down in the southern states there.
You said you didn't get an Allen key in these Williams kit.
Yeah, you get an Allen key in the Gottlieb one too, Graham.
Yeah.
Yeah, what Graham's talking about is when you buy a flipper kit, you get a new Allen key in there.
I didn't notice we got them in the Williams in the Gottlieb.
Not only
the big kit.
Only a certain one. Yeah. Only the full kit.
Full kit.
Yeah. Everyone know what we're talking about there? The PBR generally sometimes make 2 kits, a mini kit and a full kit. So you've got to decide what you want to buy off their site. What do you got there? Bronco drop targets. Yeah. So I mean, we know we got it, but it's just a matter of damn well finding it. Like, I'll show you something we had here a minute ago. I don't know. I had it here to show you, and I don't know where it's gone now. Oh, here it is. Whoop, wrong thing. That's where all the spring kits went on it. You got, they're 3D printed. They're the gears that go in the multi-product score motors. So a guy...
That's the one, isn't that the one that the pinion hits, Kim?
Yeah.
That one always goes.
Yeah. They often chew out the little...
Yeah.
Oh, they chew out the big part of the gear.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... Now, generally, the only reason they chew out is because they've never been lubricated. But that guy put one of those in a machine, and I think it was a Bally Dixieland, and he's had no trouble with it. So,
Okay.
yeah, I think there's a place they put files on for 3D. Is it Thingiverse or something like that? I'm not sure. Well, what are all you people out there up to?
Any projects on the go?
Anyone got any projects? Yeah, they do put the Allen key in the Bally's as well. Yeah, we haven't bought a Bally kit for a long time. I think, Graham, the last Bally we had here was Fireball.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
and the owner of that since died.
Yes.
That lady died.
Yeah. Be good to get a few good Bally's in from the 60s. That'd be good. Just but we got to get what we get.
Well, you can only get what people give us.
Unless we buy some.
I honestly I've never been a big fan of Bally pinball machines.
Yeah, I have, in the 60s. Early 70s.
Certainly the 70s. I just don't like Captain Fantastic or Old Chicago.
A lot of their 4-player games from the 70s.
Yeah,
they were more arcade games than player games.
I think the game I was exposed to mostly in the 60s was Dixieland.
Dixieland's a great game.
Yeah, so Dixieland had the zipper flippers and...
I've restored one of them before.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a game that you just keep finding rules in. It's a really good game. It's got to do with that.
And I mean, and an early 60s Bally that was an intriguing game to play, of course, was Capersfield.
Yes, I'll restore one of them too. That's good.
Well, Marco Rossignoli still has one, doesn't he?
Well, that's the one I restored.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's the one with the German,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of those 4-player with the zipper flippers went to Germany and Europe.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So Retro AC1 is ready for spring, sick of the ice and the snow. Well, I guess you get sick of it. I mean, I guess you guys can't appreciate that we don't really see much snow here where we live. In fact, I've mentioned this before, just to bore you a moment. 1965, when I lived in a suburb called North Lambton, which the kitchen window faced due west, and we have a mountain called Mount Sugarloaf where the TV towers are. It actually snowed there. What are you doing, Phil? Just cleaning up your shop. Bought a crane to lift the bingo heads. Well, you need one.
Yes.
Did a glass for Mike Glauder and waiting to get feedback. It's a surprise for Butch. A rodeo. No, good survivor.
Ooh.
Well, there are people. There's a first for you. And for any of you that don't know, Phil is very well known in the bingo world. Out there with Butch Glauder. Sorry, Butch. And his dad, Bingo Butch. Bingo Butch, I don't know how old he is, but he's getting on in years, and he had bingos on site when he was 16 years old.
He's got the bug.
And they're from Pottsville in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
And they do have a bingo museum. If any of you are ever out that way and are interested, just Google it. It will come up.
We've actually got a video on it on our
Yeah,
YouTube.
we did it. There is a video on our YouTube channel of, I think there's a picture of Bingo Butch on the thumbnail.
Yes.
And and it's expanded now. They've doubled it in size. We visited in 2024 when Phil was with us, but Butch was unwell, and I think it was a Sunday. Yes, it was the Sunday after the York White Rose game room shut, and Mike, his son, was out doing a service call, and really we just didn't have the time to wait. We're on a really tight schedule, so we left Pottsville and drove, I don't know what direction it was, but to a place called Mifflinville, and we caught up with Jeff Moorhead. Now Jeff's well known in the pinball world, and we went to his warehouse, had a look around, and then we drove quite a few hours to Girard, Ohio that night, and we stayed in Youngstown and at some apartments, and we went to a bar called Amen Corner Sports Bar and had a meal and had a bit of fun with the staff there because they liked our accents or something. And
They have bingos there?
no bingos.
Oh, bugger.
No. But it was a real old school American type bar. So, yeah, we had a good evening there.
Did Spanky go?
Spanky, yeah, there's a picture on Facebook somewhere of Spanky interfering with the staff.
Any bar, he goes any bar, doesn't he?
He gets barred, yeah. That's right, Phil. I did have a good look at something. That's quite right. Yeah, we won't go.
We've heard all about it, Phil.
We won't go there. Yeah, well, that's where we went. We went to Pastimes, Randy, and it was a funny story. That was the week. That was the Sunday prior to Expo starting, and of course they'd been and packed up, and they were actually closed that day. But we rang a guy we know, or messaged him on Facebook, or rang him on, I can't remember what we did, and said, "Hey man, we're here. We've been knocking on the door, but no one's answered." He said, "Hang five, there is a guy in there. I'll ring him and I'll get him to answer the door." Which was good because Phil hadn't been there when we took him, and we'd been before. And a guy was there that Rob Burke brought over from South America, and his name's Marcelo Blanco, and he restores stuff. He's a really good restorer. And he was staying there, and we ended up catching up with him at the Amen Corner Bar later on. So we had a good look round. And then we got up the next day and we headed off to Chicago. And Phil, what was the name of that lake we stayed at? We had lunch there. I can't remember. Not Whitmore Lakes. That's in Michigan. It was in Ohio. You went there when you were younger. Can you remember the name of that lake? I can't. I've got some photos and a video of it. But we had a great time. Lake Geneva. That was it. So we went there. And it's sort of like a holiday town, I think, and it was pretty quiet when we were there. And we found a bar that was open. We were the only customers. We thought, oh God. Anyway, we had a meal, and everyone enjoyed the meal. I remember I had a burger with bourbon sauce. That was quite good.
Okay.
Yeah, Geneva on the lake, Lake Erie. Yeah. Now, a very pretty place. There's. I guess doing what we've done, Craig and I, travelling and renting a car, we've been able to see parts of America that the normal tourist wouldn't, which is good. Like we've driven through back blocks of Pennsylvania, and I mean, with respect to anyone that lives in Mifflinville, it's off the tourist map. That's what I'm trying to say. Not that there's anything wrong with it. And Spanky had a good time. And we're looking very much forward to coming over again in October. I was speaking with Craig on the telephone, Craig Cashel, I think last weekend. And we're going to start a spreadsheet and write down where we want to go. And Phil, yes, we're penciling Colorado in. We're really going to try and get to Colorado. I haven't been there, and I would like to go. And see Colorado. Should be good. Spanky will come along again as long as the US Customs let him in. So that'll be okay for him anyway. And we'll be visiting our friends in San Diego, Martin and Lorelei. We'll be visiting a farm in Rockford, Illinois, Bob Milsner, catching up with a couple of people around there that are right into pinball that don't have a presence on social media. And we'll be, whose other place are we going to? Spanky will be in Chicago, Randy. Yes, thank you.
Yes, and he's signing autographs, is he, this year?
What's he doing?
Signing autographs this year?
Well, yeah, but last time he was in the middle of it and he went to the bar.
Yeah. I think he charges a schooner, doesn't he, autograph?
Oh, well, they have a few pints over there, Graham.
Pints? Well, they've got problems over there.
I know Phil has a preference towards a Coos Light Ale. He rather enjoys. Phil and I sat and had a few ales at the bar at the hotel in Schomburg last year, and we were up till late, till the fella kicked us out. Anyway, that was another story. But, yeah.
Look at that, that's brand new, and they've put a hole through it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like some sort of manufacturing fault. So that's brand new. There's some sort of hole there. They're a flipper link, of course. There's what they're supposed to look like.
Get the money back, Kim.
Don't know what's happened there. Yeah, we've had a few manufacturing defects from things.
The good thing is that'll fit in one of Brett's games.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter.
No.
So we've still got a shitload of work to do, that's for sure.
Yeah.
With all this.
I've got some sanding and painting to do today.
Okay, yeah, all right. Well, that's probably a good thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, that way, make more room. Get rid of more stuff so more stuff can come in.
Yeah, that's true.
That makes sense.
Well, it does. So, yeah, well,
Oh, here we go. Ooh.
what do you got there? Oh, LETs. We probably took them out of someone's machine.
We take them out of Marco. We take them out of Marco's machines when he brings them over. he hates it too.
Yeah, never mind. Never mind indeed.
Because we've got more of those 2-inch flippers than I thought we had. That's good. We got them for something.
Oh, we just bought a pair. Like with these printed ones, you buy them in
Well,
pairs.
you can see the difference because they got the raised with the writing, but some have got the blue on them.
Yeah, and some are just it's different
Then you got the
different styles. Whoops.
like these ones they got on machines like Target Alpha. These ones, Kim, with no writing at all. Target Alpha.
Oh, Target Alpha. They're the ones where a bead.
An Eldorado.
Oh, be careful of that. They've got a bead that goes around there. So the rubbers are beaded rubber. I'll show you one of those rubbers.
I'll go get one.
Oh, hang on here. We've got one here, haven't we?
Yeah, in the first row, I think it is.
Yeah.
Some have got the bead, some haven't. So be careful.
Okay. Looks like they've got to have to buy some more of these too.
We've got plenty without the bead, but you need the bead really.
Set a bead in the middle, people. Just get that into focus. See that? There you go. That goes in the groove. Yeah.
Now they're no good for these other type of flippers, bats. The beaded ones you can't put them on them ones.
Oh no, okay, no, you can't put them on them. But I think it becomes painfully obvious when you're doing it. Those beaded ones are part number A13149.
Yeah.
So yeah, and there's just an ordinary, same size, they're 1 inch, but there's no bead in it.
Well, there's some more Allen screws, Kim.
Oh, righto. I think we'll just throw them in a thing called Allen screws.
Yeah. In that way, we're no.
I'm going to have millions of them.
Yes.
But he's finding more bits and pieces now. He's tripled my work in the time we've been on here.
Got to keep you busy.
Yeah, well, we've got plenty to do. So yeah, Sky Jump, and then the same owner owns a an Abracadabra, wasn't it? Yes, Bob? I think it is, yeah.
I wish we'd have a bit of a break from them for a while too.
Oh, definitely. That's why we tried to bring in the Abracadabra. We just did one. So yeah, a trip to Sydney on Tuesday.
Yeah, and we might see something else down there what you might get.
It's about a 2-hour drive.
You were even thinking of getting a machine at one
Oh, the guy's got a North Star I'm going to have a look at. I really can't fit any more pinball machines in, and I really not playing my games enough, although in the summer I tend not to in the garage, in the shed. It's a bit warm, but yeah, I need to do a little bit of maintenance on a couple of my machines. Nothing much, just a broken shooter tip on one on banker ball. Way my machines are configured in my shed now, I can't slide the glass off without getting the trolley under it and jacking the game up. But that's not such a big deal. I'm just probably being a bit lazy. And to do that, there's not much maintenance to do.
No, once you get them working right, though, you've got bugger all.
Well, yeah, the most major problem I had was last year with that Williams soccer with the teeth that were worn low on it. Remember that?
Yeah, well, that's just to break up 50 years of bloody work.
Of course, yeah, and was just lucky we had to do a few modifications and put that zero stop in, punch one out and put it in, and file the gap where at the 11th step.
And I think I charged a mate's race for that job, didn't I?
We did a whole video on that.
Yes, it was a good video
that
too.
Repair, how we found it, because I think everyone was convinced for a while that it was electrical,
But we done a slow-mo video on it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we did a slow-mo video, and that actually showed the problem. So that was Williams Soccer. And as Graham said, the only reason that fault occurred was, it came out in 64.
Yeah, so 60 years of work.
And 60 years of work, yeah, because it probably started playing up in 2024.
Well, that's not a bad run.
Not a bad run, yeah. The fault ended up being the escapement wheel teeth were worn down flat. And when you really looked at it closely, from the top, you looked at it straight down, you could actually see how the other teeth looked much sharper.
Yeah.
And you just had to decide whether it was enough to cause the problem, and it was.
Yeah.
And then we also spoke about how not long after that, Williams, they used to take a real long stroke on their drive, those early 60s Williams step units. Then they changed them to a shorter stroke, which I often wondered if that had something to do with. Sadly, there's not anyone around, I don't think, that could answer that question. We're very fortunate to still have John Osborne with us, who worked at Gottlieb from 72 to 84, and he can tell you some great things about Gottlieb that, if we need to know, he's got the answers, sort of thing, which is good. But yeah, Williams and Bally, I think that guy Greg, I can't pronounce his name, Kimek,
Yeah.
he's still up and running. He's the guy that designed a lot of the later 70s
Yes.
Bally's, and
Really solid
he
state.
did that, what's that one, that football one, touchdown?
Oh, quarterback.
Quarterback, yeah, he did that. And
yeah.
I think he did some of the solid states.
That's a good game, actually, quarterback. I didn't mind that.
Has anyone out there ever met that Greg fellow? Apparently he goes to Expo. I looked out for him, but I last time, but I couldn't see him. It'd be interesting to talk to him and maybe get a few insights into what happened. I think while these guys are still alive, if we can find out as much as we can, it'd be helpful. I mean, I think 2 years ago now, that Jeff Brenner, he was the one that designed Abracadabra. He died, so we can't talk to him. And Krinsky, they've all gone, Wayne's gone. But yeah, fortunately John's still with us, which is great, and I'll be looking forward to catching up with him in October as well. Oh, more.
Put them in that drawer.
Yeah, more rivets. There's more of the. Everyone know what they are? Can you see them? I'm trying not to lose them. They're the step unit rivets. There's 3 more. So I've got a thing there. Step rivets and springs. We'll just pop that out. We're going to hang that orange box on a.
I've got a good spot for it already, Tim. I've worked it out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I thought of it when we were talking about getting our bench back.
Yeah, right, all right. That's good. Excellent. Yeah. I mean, there's quite a few of those in there. But if you get a step unit that like goes on some of those baseball games where they get really worn and you've got to change them, you go through them quick.
Yeah.
And they're all the springs in the back part there that go in there. All right. So like I said, no one wants to... Whoops. What have I done there? No one has any projects? Anyone have any projects they want to talk about before we go, or ask us any questions? Don't forget, people, we've got our paid membership up and running and alive. That's sort of growing each week a little bit by bit by bit.
Yep.
Any money you give us helps us towards buying stuff like this.
And we've still got a merch shop going.
Yeah, that's been probably a bit quiet of late.
The t-shirts are still good.
Right, okay. Yeah. Oh, you were going to model one, weren't you?
Yeah, I will. Yeah. I'll get it out later.
Oh, all right.
I'll wear it in the pub.
Wear it in the pub?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, people. Oh, there's Spanky's new...
You do?
He's turned...
It's only temporary, but he likes
Are
it.
you allowed to say the word gay? I guess so, because that can potentially mean two things. Spanky is a happy goat and he's pink.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way around that, Graham. We were worried about that.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't seem to worry Skanky.
No, not at all. Not at all. Yeah. So, a little bit of fun and frivolity there this morning, people.
So I've got those little blades too with that needs that you can put the rivets in.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, we've got
so much is coming out of bum.
Yeah, there's just parts everywhere.
There's a second hand one of them.
Another one of those. Drive stop, yeah.
Never stops, King.
No, does not.
You'll be here for another fortnight.
Yeah, I know. All right, well, being Saturday, excuse me, it's pub afternoon as well for me. Current time is 9:03 a.m. in the morning.
Is it?
Yeah.
Pub won't be open.
No, well, not till I'll get there about 3 o'clock. 1,500 hours. Okay, people. Thanks for joining us.
Yep.
See you on the other side. Bye for now.